Once a person is diagnosed with dementia, important health and financial decisions for the future must be made. In this video, we will discuss the reasons for a power of attorney and how to set one up. Be sure to watch till the end for specific tips to fight scams and frauds. Reasons for power of attorney for health care. There are legal and financial consequences of a severe illness such as dementia. However, many people are not prepared to deal with them. The declining mental and physical health could make the person gradually lose the ability to think clearly. This change affects their ability to make decisions and participate in legal and financial planning. People with early-stage dementia can often understand many aspects and consequences of legal decision-making. Therefore, it is imperative to make advance arrangements early on, so the family can address current and future health care issues according to their wish. These decisions regarding health care are vital for the person's comfort and dignity at the end of life. Reasons for power of attorney for finance. People with dementia often have problems managing their money. It may be one of the first noticeable signs of the disease. In the beginning, the person may be able to perform basic tasks, such as paying bills. Still, they likely have problems with more complicated tasks, such as balancing a checkbook. As the disease worsens, the person may try to hide financial problems to protect their independence. Or, the person may not realize that they are losing the ability to handle money matters. As we can see, they are vulnerable to money mismanagement, financial abuse, and fraud. In summary, a person with dementia should make advance arrangements for health care and finance. Next, we talk about the details of setting up a POA. In the last part of this video, we also reveal tips to help people with dementia manage money and prevent fraud. What is power of attorney, POA, for health care? Before the legal planning process, families should come together to discuss the proper approach, what they want to happen, and which legal documents they need. A lawyer may introduce the advance directives for health care. These directives communicate what kind of health care a person wants. A person should arrange these documents when they still have legal capacity. Once the person is no longer able to make decisions, the advance directives will take effect. Healthcare directives may include the following. 1. A durable power of attorney for health care. It designates a person to make healthcare decisions for the patient. 2. A do not resuscitate order or DNR. When a person's heart or breathing stops, the DNR tells healthcare professionals not to perform CPR. A DNR order is signed by a doctor and kept in a person's medical chart. 3. A living will. When a person is at the end of life or too ill to make decisions, a living will can communicate the person's wishes for medical treatment. In addition, the advance directives might include documents for organ and tissue donation, dialysis, blood transfusions, and other specific healthcare procedures. What is power of attorney, POA, for finance and estate? The best time to create the advance directives for financial and estate management is when the person with dementia still has legal capacity. They can still understand the decisions and the consequences. These directives may include the following. 1. A durable power of attorney for finances. It designates someone to make financial decisions on behalf of someone who loses the ability due to dementia. It avoids legal issues regarding financial affairs. 2. A will. It specifies ways of distributing one's assets and estate upon death. Some of the terms include arrangements for the care of children and adult dependents, gifts, trusts to manage the estate, funeral arrangements, etc. 3. A living trust. It deals with money and property administration while a person is still alive. The trust establishes instructions for the person's estate and names a trustee to hold titles to property and money on the person's behalf. When an individual with dementia can no longer handle their affairs, the trustee can use the instructions to pay bills or make other financial and property decisions. It is important to note that this video only provides general information about advance directives for health care and finance. Please consult respective professionals for further guidance. They include doctors, attorneys, geriatric care managers, social workers, etc. Things to do to make the process go smoothly. 1. Start discussions early. People in the early stages of the disease may recognize the concerns. However, they may be defensive, frustrated, and emotionally incapable of dealing with them. The individual may even be in denial or unwilling to accept their diagnosis. It is normal. Be patient and, if necessary, seek outside assistance from a lawyer or geriatric care manager. 2. Gather papers. Put important documents in a safe place and give copies to family members or another trusted person. A lawyer might also maintain a copy of the documents. 3. Review plans over time. Personal circumstances, such as divorce, relocation, or death in the family, and changes in laws, can impact how legal documents are drafted and maintained. Regularly review plans and update papers as appropriate. 4. Reduce anxiety about funeral and burial arrangements. For both individuals with dementia and their family, advanced planning for the funeral and burial can bring a sense of serenity and lessen anxiety. Tips to help a person with dementia manage money. One of the first indicators of dementia may be difficulties handling money. A family member or trusted friend can assist in the following areas to provide support while preserving the person's independence. 1. Look for signs of money problems. Observe if a person has trouble counting change, making payment, calculating a tip, balancing a checkbook, or understanding a bank statement. Each month, a family member or trustee should review bank or credit card statements and other financial documents. The goal is to assess how the person with dementia is doing and intervene if problems arise. This routine can help the individual avoid becoming a victim of financial exploitation or fraud. 2. Take steps early. Senior adults generally are reluctant to let go of control over their financial affairs. Do these to help the person with dementia feel independent. Give petty cash or voided checks for daily expenses. Minimize credit card limit or have the cards cancelled. To avoid problems, you may need to make formal arrangements to assume control of the person's finances, such as a durable power of attorney for finance. It's critical to treat the transfer of financial authority with deference and consideration. 3. Guard against financial abuse and fraud. Dementia patients can be the victims of financial abuse or scams. Occasionally, the perpetrator is a friend or family member. Common scams are identity theft, phony offers of prizes, home or auto repairs, insurance scams, or health scams such as expensive supplements. These signs indicate the possibility of financial abuse or fraud related to a person with dementia. Unfamiliar signatures appear on checks and other documents. Unconsented changes of the will. Unauthorized sale of the person's house. The person has signed legal documents without understanding what they mean. Clothes and jewels are disappearing from the home. When you see these signs, get legal advice and take immediate actions to stop scams and frauds. A quick reminder, this video is for information only. Please seek advice from appropriate professionals. Comment below to share your experience of power of attorney. If you want more information on topics of older adult health, subscribe to the channel.